Oh, is this the like whoever gets him next time?
Yes. What the hell is it, man? I'm just gonna play it here.
I'm so mad that I got that off of like a couple notes.
Yeah. Wow, guys, it's been a long time.
It's been
4 months,
minute, man.
5 months.
I'm really thirsty.
5 months at this point.
Yeah.
I spilled water on myself.
Well, I hope you guys missed the mouth sounds because you're getting fucking plenty of them today, baby.
They're coming back.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 21 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast.
Our podcast can drink now, man.
We're
legally.
back.
Gamble, drink.
Well, yeah. I was like, wait, isn't gambling 18? But no, it's not. It's 21.
Gambling's 21.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We got an full-on adult podcast.
Dude, ew.
4 more, it'll be able to rent a car. And
Its insurance rates will go down, dude. Which mine did when I turned 25 in May, which was sick, dude.
Exciting. I'll be turning 25 tomorrow, so it's very, very exciting. Can't wait.
Jesus. Dude, we got Mendocino Farms as our lunch today, and they just put my fucking sandwich in just like a brown paper bag and rolled it up, which is like kind of tight, but
it's kind of like just like a pound of heroin. Just like
they're just like, we just snuck this across the border. So here you go, my guy.
It's fresh.
It's just it's wonderful.
I got a salad with
for those wondering,
crunchies.
We are once again sitting together in Nick's apartment. Now, we thought about this very heavily, and concluded that it's probably fine for us to go back to doing this in this scenario.
Yeah.
Because neither of us go anywhere.
We don't do anything.
So like I think our exposure in total, like numbers of people, has probably been like 25 in total. Like combined.
Yeah.
So
that's like casual contacts too. That's not even like, like meaningful. That's like, I went to the store and I saw,
Exactly. So because of that, we have decided to go back to our original setup.
Yeah.
Being unmasked together.
Yes.
Because we know we're not going to fucking kill each other at this point.
It feels good.
It does. It feels very good. I miss this.
I know, man. I miss eating on the pod. Hey, I haven't eaten on the podcast since the last time we were here.
Yeah, since we went into quarantine, Nick has just not eaten. He just hasn't eaten. This is the only time.
My first meal in 5 months.
All right, let's take a bite of this. Fucking, I got a Peruvian barbecue sandwich.
I got a kale salad with, they called them superfood crunchies with a K. So I don't know what that means and why use a K.
It sounds like fucking General Mills did their marketing.
We're going to call them a cereal. It sounds like a cereal. Superfood crunchies. Great way to start your breakfast.
I think it's probably like flaxseed, chia seeds, and maybe like, what the fuck's that called? Quinoa?
They are very crunchy.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just taking a moment to take this all in, man. This is surreal. Truly.
It is. Like, literally, like on the drive over, I had like my mask on and stuff, and I was just like, this is weird. Yeah. Like, this is gonna be like the first time I've been in a room, like with somebody else that isn't Megan in so long.
Yeah, dude.
Just because like I basically spend my time at her apartment, which is just her and her roommate, who like the only thing they do is go to work, come back, like take a shower, basically. So I'm like, I see them, and then like I'll see you every now and then, and that's it. So I was like, fuck it, it's fine. But it was just weird, like coming over, being like, okay, I'm just gonna see like just Nick today. Yeah. In his apartment. It was weird. Like I had to like psych myself.
Yeah, no, totally. It is. I mean,
it's so weird.
Dude, as soon as when everything is over, I'm gonna have such a hard time readjusting to like what the fuck, just like being a normal person.
Yeah. Like I've been working from home for months.
Yeah.
So like going back to working in an office next week is gonna be so weird.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, fuck. You're not even working from home anymore.
So that's gonna be kind of cool. But they like implemented a COVID plan that they sent out to everybody because like I'm like pretty much everybody that works on the farm in like its farm sense lives on the farm.
Okay.
So like their COVID exposure has been very like limited.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm the only like new person that's coming in. So they're like, basically they're going to limit their exposure to me with like 15-minute intervals.
I gotcha.
So like like someone will be in the room with me for a max of 15 minutes and then they have to go like wash their hands and do everything else too.
Okay.
And like,
Smart.
I'm going to do that as well and like continue to wear a mask the whole time I'm there, which whatever, I don't care.
Oh,
I'm going to be in a room by myself most of the time. So I'm just going to have it off when like no one is around me.
Good call.
But I was like, that's kind of cool that they like took the time to just be like, yeah, we're going to actually like make this work instead of just like, we're just going to throw everybody into the same space again.
That is nice. Yeah, it's people being responsible, man. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Love responsibility, baby.
There are these two guys that go around. They've been going viral like crazy lately, and it's like they have a sign that says free masks, and they like, have you seen those videos? It's like these two like super like bro-y dudes, and they like, you know, they're like, does anyone want a mask? And they'll go like Huntington Beach, they'll go to like all these crowded places, and just like they'll just act so chill the whole time. But everyone is so mad at them. They're like, I won't fucking wear them. And like they'll like spit at them. They'll like, and they're just like, hey, do you guys want a mask? I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, whoa. And they're just like, oh, okay, no worries, man. And it's just like, but it's insane. Everyone in the video is like, get the fuck away from me. And they're like, just, you know, they're not even in their face. They're like, hey, do you want a mask?
Dude, like this, like, I feel like we talk about this every time about how like, it's so dumb that like things have gotten to this point. But like every time I see something like that, I'm just like, dude, just walk away.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Just be like, no thanks. Just say, why do you have to fucking...
Like, you still look like an idiot.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to double down
less
on
of an idiot.
Yeah. You don't have to double down on your idiocy to like move along with it, you know? It's like that whole thing is just strange to me, but it's also just like really funny that people are that motivated about it, you know?
They are, man. They're so... The people who are like against masks are so vehemently against masks. Bless you. Wow. Bless you. Spray them particles. Ooh. Spray them all over me.
The worst part about the pandemic happening is that it happened during allergy season. So like I'll go somewhere and have like 1 or 2 sneezes.
People will be like,
they're like, are gonna kill me. I'm like, one, dog, I'm wearing a mask. Like, calm down. Second of all, I just have allergies. Fuck, leave me alone.
I went to the store the other day. Saw someone take off their mask to sneeze. They went like this. They pulled it down, and then they just kind of like half-ass sneeze into their arm. And I'm like, what are you doing? You have that's the point of covering your mouth, is you already have it covered. They're like, in line. I'm like, fucking gross.
That's so fucking weird, dude. Like I saw like a tweet about that too, that people were just like taking off their masks and they were like, see you in 2022, y'all. And I was like, how dense? Like people like will just do what they're told without like understanding why they do it. So they're like, oh, I have to sneeze into my arm because that's just what I'm told to do, not because it spreads, like stops the spread of the germs. It just doesn't make sense. I'm like, why did you miss all of these things? I don't get it.
It's insane, dude. Okay, so speaking of just like asinine things, there was a concert. I guess at this point it was almost 2 weeks ago in the Hamptons.
It's just the Chainsmokers. Let's go, baby.
Fucking Goldman Sachs CEO opened up for them. He was a DJ. I gotta look at his name. It's and like dumb as shit.
And then like there was a shit ton of people that were like just not wearing masks. Yeah, out like in a crowd, like in front of them, and like the Chainsmokers did nothing to like make them stop. Like security did nothing to make them stop. Well, it's
under investigation now by the Department of Health. Yeah, the Department of Health is they're like, we're taking this very seriously. Like we're under investigation. We're going to like press, charges if they need to be pressed, whatever. So that's like, they're all under scrutiny.
Fuck, dude. That's insane. That adds like a whole other layer to it. Cause I was going to say, I was like, once you get to that point, like you're like, yeah, like you're supposed to, like the people are taking on risk by going to a public space, but like they started disobeying things. So like where at a point does like your liability as the artist separate from the liability of the location? Right. So it's like,
it's 100% the location's fault. I mean, obviously, first of all, shouldn't be having large gatherings like that, because even if you're like, oh yeah, you guys still have to wear masks, like anything over 100 people, it's impossible to enforce. What are you going to have like a security guard coming through like you can't. So like it's your responsibility for putting it on in the first place.
Oh my God, so dumb. Like I've seen like drive-in movies like becoming a thing again, which has been sick. That's and I haven't seen like anybody disobey or disregard that. And like there's been like a couple of like concerts that have been like stay in your car concerts.
Right, I've seen those.
And like they've been successful. So it's just like what went wrong for this whole thing to just be a colossal fuck up?
And why did they think that was going to be like fine. Why did they think no one's going to like, say anything about it? It's a fucking Chainsmokers.
Right. It's literally one of the biggest like acts in the world.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna be cool with that. Like that's just gonna happen.
So we'll see. There have been no updates so far in the investigation, but someone's getting fucked, dude.
Dude, I still like can't imagine. Like, look, I want to get back to normal as much as possible, but we fucked this up so much that like the people who have been taking the precautions and stuff like that, like, us and pretty much everybody else that we know, I'm like, okay, we'll probably be okay now.
Right.
But then like I start seeing people on Instagram like at bars with no masks and they're like, we're still distant. I'm like, dude, you're still in a fucking restaurant though.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you? I was like, just order takeout. It's not hard. Like you can still just like fucking drink beers and like do all that shit in your apartment.
Home.
Like it's not like I can't believe that it's fucking August and I have to still say this shit.
I know.
Like what the hell, man?
I know. And it's just getting worse now that, because obviously California is pretty hardcore about it, but most other states, dude, they're just fully open again.
Yeah. And like and then like we have the thing with Kushner now too, which like, have you read any of that? Yeah.
No.
So Jared Kushner basically like just straight up was just like, yeah, we didn't come up with a national plan for the coronavirus because it was mostly affecting blue states. So like they just let it go because it was like politically advantageous to them to just like let people die because then they could just blame it on the blue states and move along with it. And he straight up just said that.
What the fuck?
So like people are like, so you literally just like condemned all these people to death so that you could possibly get
more votes.
Yeah. And so I was just like,
holy shit.
Yeah, that's straight up like was said. And people are like now saying that like they should be investigated.
That's like Black Mirror shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep. Straight up like for just political gain. They just didn't do anything about it. And then started saying, hey, it's the governor's fault for doing the bad stuff because it was happening mostly in bluer states. So because it was hitting like Michigan and California really hard and then New York. Obviously.
Sure. Well, so big fucking populations.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That is scary.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
Yep. That somebody can just do that because it was advantageous to them. And then like because of all that stuff, you have this thing with Kodak now because Kodak is now moving over to making something for like this the like relief plan or something like that. They got
Kodak, like the film Kodak? Okay.
Yeah, they got like a $720 million grant from like the US to like start producing something medically like made. I can't remember what it was.
Kodak. Why Kodak?
No idea. Maybe because they have like the like ability to like quickly make all their machines do this other thing instead. I don't know. Not 100% sure. But they got this thing. But like days before it happened, like the CEO made a bunch of puts and like made a shit ton of money off of it because like the stock like quadrupled in like overnight.
Ooh.
And so like people are like, how did everybody know about this before it became public knowledge? So I think there's going to be like some insider trading shit going on. I think like the SEC is probably going to get involved.
Probably.
But it's just like, it's just wild. Like just watching all this shit happening and then like people just being like, nah. Or it's just like becoming like a normalcy. I'm like, dude, this is weird.
Like this is
all, and it's all blatant. Like it's just happening all the time.
I know. Yeah, it is dark. We're in the darkest timeline, man. It's fucking insane.
It's so weird. But I mean, there's still like so much good happening and like so much stuff people are doing to like alleviate things and make stuff better. And like that's the part that's like kind of getting me through it is I'm just like there is like a lot of hope in this. Like as shitty as everything is, like there's still always like glimmers of stuff being good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm taking solace in. Like this may have been as bad as it is, but it gave us literally the largest civil rights movement like in the world over this. So like that's pretty fucking sick. Like it's terrible, like the way that we got to it.
Right.
But like, that's cool. Like all of those people kind of came together to kind of put their shit together.
Totally.
And the spike in COVID numbers is not related to it. So hey,
not even a little.
who knows anymore?
Yeah. But damn. Yeah. Yeah. Should be crazy. That's really all I had to say about that. There's nothing else to say about it.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we always have to like just address it a little bit because something new and stupid comes out and then we like tangent off of it for forever. But it's fine. That's the point.
That's the point of this. I saw something about this the other day. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it is the most absurd shit. Completely unrelated to COVID. Completely unrelated to everything. We gotta click on it.
Oh, we got links, baby.
We got links, bro. So Electric Brands is, I guess, they make electric things like
the
cars.
name of the company is Electric Brands.
The name of the company is Electric Brands.
That's weird.
All right.
I don't like that.
They're making, it's a German mobility company, and they're making an electric like van, vehicle, whatever.
Okay.
They're calling it the e-bussy. E-B-U-S-S-Y.
No.
Yes, dude.
No, dude.
Like boy pussy.
No.
Yes.
Wow. That got okayed by so many people.
Yeah, it did.
That got to production, dude. Oh my god.
E-bussy.
It's
so bad.
so funny. You know that they're like, it's e-bussy. No one's gonna fucking say that, dude. No, nobody who's been on the internet for more than like 2 years.
Why not just call it the e-bus? Why do you have to add the S-Y? What
It
does
makes
that
no
do?
sense. Maybe it's like a bad translation.
It could be.
Which doesn't make sense because English is a Germanic language, so
Yeah.
it should be direct, but
It
whatever.
should. And it's literally like, it's a modular electric vehicle, and it's like a fucking transformer. It says it can transform into 10 different body styles.
I'm sorry, what?
It starts as a flatbed truck. From there, they can build a bus, a dump truck, a suitcase van, a combi pickup, an open cargo pickup. Oh, what the fuck? This e-bussy got so many modes, dude.
The fucking e-bussy becoming a dumpy. Just give it a big old dump truck.
Dump truck bussy.
Look at this dump truck bussy, baby.
It's so funny.
That's so why?
Is there demand for that?
Who in the boardroom like went through marketing? Some guy in marketing was just like e-bussy, and there's like bussy. He's like bussy.
Bussy. Sorry, bussy.
Bussy. And they're just like they all kind of look at him and they like look back at the other guy and he's just like, I like it. I like it. So they pass it on. It just keeps going. Everyone's like, bussy.
Oh, like
bussy.
a bus. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of looks
It's
like
great. It's gonna-
no. It's not related to.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like no.
It's gonna appeal to children, like children, bussy, like that's just like a normal thing.
Yeah.
You only used the one word that you're trying to sell me on. Yeah, but like just you can envision
Think
like a
about
child saying it, right? I mean,
This is
yeah.
a car. It's not for children, right? But think about it.
Yeah,
You know.
but like it's appealing to like the childlike essence and everybody. No, we're just appealing to people who want electric cars. What are you talking? No, just hey, trust
me on this. All right. Hey, I'm gonna call in superiority here. Sorry about it.
What do you mean superiority? I'm your boss.
Sorry, I'm going over your head. E-bussy.
All right, e-bussy it is. And then it gets out, and the CEO looks at it, and he's just like, e-bussy, I like it.
He's like, that is great.
I like it. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very good.
And then they went with it. They fucking went with that. That's so.
They went with it, dude.
I'm in awe.
They're like cheap. They're completely modular. You can change the driving position, slide the steering column across the dashboard. They come with a tiny 10 kilowatt hour battery pack. That's so tiny.
Yeah, what is that even supposed to do?
I don't know if they have a website.
That like wouldn't even charge like a cell phone.
No, dude.
10 kilowatt hours?
kilowatt hours.
No, what?
I might be thinking milliamp hours. Kilowatt hours are actually a little bigger, I think. It says 100-mile radius, but still that's nothing.
Oh,
This entire website is in German. E-bussy, innovation in Biwigung.
Befagung.
Is that a thing? Is that a place?
I have no idea. Don't speak German. Speak like 7 phrases, and it's all because my grandma taught them to me.
This is crazy. It looks kind of sick.
Like, here's the thing, though. It just looks like a Volkswagen bus. And Volkswagen's already bringing back the bus as an electric vehicle. Like, they're already doing that.
And it's a German company. What are they doing?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's like
really
a bunch of dudes from Volkswagen left, and they were just like, look, guys, we got to do this real fast. And they're like, why? And they're just like, we were doing it at Volkswagen.
Yeah, come on.
And they're just like, oh, fuck.
Before the patents.
And that's how they skipped over e-bussy, because they were just rushing it to the market.
Yeah,
that's what was happening. They're doing the whole like software development thing where it's just like just get it out the door and patch the shit out.
We'll patch the bugs afterwards. Yeah, afterwards. It doesn't matter. We'll call it beta.
Yeah, we'll call it an alpha.
Yeah,
but sir, this is like an actual we're launching. It's an alpha.
Alpha.
Okay. we'll say it's early access, but then like we'll just up the price by 90%.
Exactly. That's unethical. Okay. Nope. We have to do it. All right. We have a competitor.
And here's 7 Days to Die that's still in early access after being launched in 2013.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
wait, really?
Yeah. The game's like still in early access. I think like version 1 drops sometime soon. It's literally been 7 years.
What's the
Maybe
point?
that was the plan. Maybe that was
just
the
like
plan.
a meme at this point. There's no way.
And like the game's great. Like it's fun. It's just like it just looks like it was made in 2013. And it's just funny because like it just never got updated. Like they'll just like dump out content for that game, but it's like it just came from it's just been in early. I think it's like a 4-person team working on it or something. It's like that's something like absurd, but it's just been in early access and like people still love it. It's great.
No way.
Yet here we are.
Sick.
Yeah, and it's like having like a weird like streaming resurgence. Like there's a lot of people like streaming 7 Days to Die for some fucking reason.
Interesting.
It's so weird, but
hell yeah.
Hey, somebody's got to do it, I guess.
Finish that up. Damn, I think you finished before me.
I did.
Brian Eats Fast.
Brian Eats Fast. It's back, baby.
It's back.
God fucking damn it. Or so, no, wasn't it Brian Eats Slow?
It's Brian Eats Slow.
Yeah, I usually eat slower.
That's why I was surprised.
We did it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, growth. That's what quarantine
did. That's what we love
to
to
me.
see. Wow, quarantine made you just scarf down some shit.
It was like it's funny too because like at the beginning of quarantine, I think I was like around like 180 pounds somewhere around there, and I weighed myself the other day. I'm like 185, and I was like, cool. I've gained like 5 pounds during quarantine.
Hell yeah!
But then I looked it up. Like Megan has a photo of me from like November on her phone, like as your background.
Yeah.
And I looked at it the other day, and I was like, damn, I've lost a lot of muscle. Like just not being able to like do like heavy lifts and stuff. And I'm just like, shit. I was like, it's all gone.
It sucks. I bought some resistance bands the other day.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. Oh, I had no idea how expensive dumbbells were. Why are they so expensive?
That's what I was like. I was considering buying like one of those, like the ones that you like pop in and then like
you
lock
it's adjustable.
And, like you get different like weights.
$500 for like a weight set.
And I was like, Jesus, okay,
it's
maybe
insane.
not.
Yeah, I know.
So I was like, maybe I'll get back into running. And then I went outside and like walked back inside.
You're
I was like, nope,
it's too hot. It's too hot to run right
That's
now.
like I like running outside because I feel like I'm achieving a goal. Like I feel like I'm actually going somewhere.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like actual running, like where I actually get performance out of it is on a treadmill.
Yeah.
But it's like that's just because it's air conditioned.
Right. It
So
feels
I'm
nice. Yeah. Got
I'm
my water bottle right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Got my iPod. Yeah. It's nice.
I just drank like an entire pre-workout in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. Like I'm ready to just like put my head through a wall. Dude. So it's great.
Yeah. That's why treadmill running feels better.
I miss gyms. I'm excited. I'm excited to move in a month and then find a new gym at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I'm just excited to have that happen.
That's like my favorite part of like moving is like getting everything settled and like finding the grocery store next to you and then finding like it's just like fun. Yeah. It's like an adventure.
It's so like everybody hates moving except for me. I think like I love moving.
I fucking love moving.
It's like it's fun to pack things. It's fun to unpack things, and it's fun to like find spaces for stuff.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's like fun to like build your little place. You know? And like. I literally since I've like gone to college, I've always lived with roommates and stuff like that. So like this time it's like, yes, it is a roommate, but it's my girlfriend.
Right.
So like sick.
Yeah.
So,
that's tight.
Yeah. So it's I'm just excited to like actually build like a space that's like just ours.
Yeah. That's cool. That's gonna be cool, man.
I'm really stoked for it. And I'm like just really excited to like get a new desk and like set that shit up.
Yes.
I browse battle stations too much, like ever since I was a kid. So I'm just like, all right, we're gonna do this.
Dude.
But yeah, dude.
That's so exciting.
It's gonna be great.
That's really exciting.
Maybe I'll buy a bussy.
You should buy a bussy. Dude, you can pre-order them now. I mean, they're ready to go.
I mean, Megan does need a new car, so
get her a bussy.
Get her a bussy.
Let her ride your bussy everywhere.
Man, I'm gonna gift Megan my bussy. I'm gonna buy her a bussy.
This is yours.
This is yours.
It was mine, and now it is yours.
What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
The bussy is in your name.
The bussy is in your hands. just this whole thing, this whole arc of just like like the handing down of the bussy. It like becomes like a whole thing.
It's just like give it to your kids, they give it to their kids.
Yeah. Everybody gets this 100-mile range
when
bussy.
they turn 18, the battery's just fucking depleted after like one generation. It's just like
it's
just
the
doesn't
equivalent
work.
of like a laptop battery. Like you couldn't even like charge your phone on what the battery can support anymore.
In 20 years, I mean, that's gonna be nothing.
Oh, absolutely.
That's so funny. When you turn 18, you get a bussy.
Girl, you want my bussy?
You want my bussy? It's almost your 18th birthday.
That's how you like propose to people. You're just like, here are the keys to my bussy.
Here's the deed. The lease is in your name.
I just want like the person to be like, what? Excuse
It's
me?
my pussy. What?
It's my bussy. I'm giving you my bussy.
That's
Like your butt? Like your car? No. Well, yes, the car.
the car. The bussy.
The bussy.
The bussy.
Yeah, that
one. That's yours.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's yours.
cool.
Now. Just like sits back down like nervously, just like looks around. She like freaks out.
The fucking bussy.
The
Why?
Bussy, dude.
Why? Speaking of fast cars, actually, who knows if it's fast?
That thing's definitely not.
Speaking
fast.
of-
that's driving. That's like basically driving a cardboard box on a freeway.
Yeah, it's like it's like one of those hoverboards. I guarantee it's as fast
like
as it goes.
if you do like the whole like kind of stream view
Yeah.
of like that car,
Yeah.
it's just like hitting it and then just making tornadoes.
Oh
behind
yeah,
it.
100%.
Like, that's all that's
100%.
happening.
But speaking of cars, then
Something with 4 wheels.
a guy in Florida,
Oh no,
the Florida man.
Florida man.
The Florida
Strikes
man.
again,
Dude,
baby.
He strikes again. He's everywhere. He's doing
fucking guy.
I don't know how. This guy must never sleep. It's insane.
What happens if they're not a man though? Like, are they still just like defaulted to just being Florida man?
Everyone from Florida is Florida man. Apparently,
Okay.
when they do something bad, I guess.
Got it.
You know, that's just how it goes. That's just how their news cycle
It's
works.
just wild.
It is.
Florida's just the fucking Wild West of the South, and it's also the arm. Well, I don't want to say the armpit of the South. It's like the gooch of the South.
It's the gooch of the South for
because
sure.
it's like
shaped like a gooch too.
and it's like sweaty and gross.
Yeah.
Like it's the gooch.
It's death's doorstep, man.
Yeah.
That's where all it's. I mean,
I'm not gonna say it.
So this dude he got like a small business like bailout loan for COVID related issues. It was a big loan too. I don't know how he got this much money. I don't know. He knows how to pull some strings or whatever. Got a $4 million government bailout. He spent it on 2 Lamborghinis, and now they're obviously like repoing them, and he's like gonna face trial. He's gonna get charges pressed against him because he bought 2 Lamborghinis. Why 2? He got $4 million from the government and bought 2 Lamborghinis.
That's so funny.
It's hilarious.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But that's so
It's
funny.
insane.
It's funny not in a way that like he blew the money on that. It's funny in a way that he did that thinking that no one would be upset about it. Like that's
Right?
the funny part to me is that dude consciously was like, I'm going to use this money and I'm going to buy 2 Ferraris.
He's not even like
Or Lamborghinis, whatever.
He's
And
not
just-
even like trying to hide it. He's just like, not discreet. Like, I'm gonna buy 1 Lamborghini, keep it in my garage. No, I'm gonna buy 2 Lamborghinis and post it on Instagram.
Oh, sick, dude. Look what I did with my government relief money. That'd be so like if that was
would
the
be
caption.
hilarious.
If it was just like so just on the nose.
Just
He
that
was
would be
just
such
like,
a power move. I'd have no choice but to respect him if he did that.
Exactly.
Honestly,
I was like, you just committed.
I'm like,
you just committed fraud, but
and you're proud of it.
kind of tight though.
Kind of sick though. Kind of sick though.
It's like it's just like so. He just fucking thought that was a good idea. That would just work.
Just fucking
Good for him, man. Good for him.
yeah. No kidding, dude. Florida man strikes again.
Good for you, Florida man. Good lord.
I have to show you a TikTok, dude. It's so funny.
Oh my god. Before it gets banned.
Before it gets banned.
There was a tweet I saw this morning that was like it was just a screenshot of the music video for TikTok like by Kesha.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I can't believe this is my last day seeing this. And I was like, I'm surprised nobody made this joke earlier. I was like, as soon as like TikTok started catching on, I literally only thought of the song
It's
by
spelled
Kesha.
the same way too.
Exactly. So
Like,
I was just like, is this like a joke? Like
does
a
she
play on
get
words?
some kind of like cut of that?
I mean, she should.
That seems like it's. I mean, like if it was spelled differently, sure, I get it. But it's spelled TIKTOK. Like,
Yeah. There's no like you can't hide that.
she definitely. I mean, she 100% has like a. I don't know.
Dude,
I guess I
I don't
never thought
either.
about that. That's really interesting.
But yeah, show me this TikTok.
There's
Let's
this
go.
TikTok. We'll
There's this TikTok.
we'll have to put it in on the screen cap, or on the whatever.
So you'll see it
See it somewhere.
somewhere. I gotta figure that out now.
Yeah. This is just. First of all.
Oh, is this the like whoever gets him next line?
Yes. What the hell is it, man? I'm just gonna play it here.
I'm so mad that I got that off of like a couple notes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I've seen this
crying.
so many times, guys. Holy shit. Here's the thing. Is this still like live? Is this TikTok like still on the website?
I don't know. This is on Twitter, so it might be.
Because I was like
the
the for her to like keep it up
Yeah.
after this happens.
Yeah.
Just so many balls, dude.
Yeah.
So much balls.
Yeah. So much balls.
It's insane. I would have immediately deleted it.
I would have been like, oh, I'm getting shit talked hard.
Oh, the internet is coming for my pussy.
How do you post something on the internet? That's the thing. Like with these people, they're either just like so unapologetic or so doing it for the bit and so committed that they just like.
There's no way this is a bit.
There's no way it's a bit. But that's the thing.
Is
like
absolutely
I
sincere.
get like one shred of like negative,
it.
like, and it's not even that negative. You know, I'll get like one thing like, that could whatever. It could be better. And I'm like, and I'm like, I want to delete it. Like imagine having millions of people see your shit and being like clowning on you.
Yeah, dude. Every time I post anything, I'm just like, someone's gonna make fun of this in some way, shape or form. Yeah. And then it never happens. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like envisioning this in this moment. I was just like, oh, I would burst into flames.
Yeah. 100%.
Just game over.
Absolutely. But I mean, apparently she's posting shit like this on TikTok. So who knows what she's like in real life, but
what the fuck, dude? It's so like, it's
let him live his life. He'll be so much happier.
Ew, dude. It's like this whole thing is like such like a victim blaming thing.
It is.
It's just like, okay, I personally want to know what happened.
Yeah.
Like I want to know what made her do this.
Yeah.
Because this is making me think she feels that it's her fault.
Right.
Which, looking at that guy, probably not true.
I know. Dude, look at his
just the way
outfit.
Just the way his face kind of is.
Yeah.
Probably his fault.
Probably.
But like, well, I'm just like, what? Like she, like, was it like felt so bad that she did this?
Right? Like something. What? Dude, definitely happened? Gaslit her 100%.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Respect his decisions. Cherish the time you get to spend with him.
Oh yeah.
Treat every single hug and kiss like it's your last. You'll regret it if you don't. Like that's so toxic. Imagine just like,
what the fuck,
this dude? The last time I hug my boyfriend, I'm gonna treat it like it's so special. Give him the world and don't leave him out of anger if you're not ready. It will destroy you because he won't come back.
Okay, so that actually clears some stuff up then, because here's the thing. If she says like he won't come back, that means she probably broke up with him.
Yeah.
And then went back being like, oh, I'm sorry, I overreacted. And then he was just like, nah, babe, like I can't do that again, dude.
Yeah.
And then like that didn't work, and then she made a TikTok.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, okay, what did she do? Like what happened to make her leave out of anger?
Why would he
spawn
make her
this whole thing?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's just like it's funny too, like when it's like cropped like Twitter, because she's just like pointing up and there's just nothing above her. I'm just like, what are you looking at?
Whoever gets Cole, bro's name is Cole. Respect his decisions.
Man, you fucking
don't pick fights over things that are not worth it.
You motherfucker.
Oh, I just noticed she's wearing a Trump 2020 shirt in this picture. So good. So
dude,
good.
That's so bad.
He won't come back. It's just like
dude's name is Cole and she's wearing a Trump shirt. So never mind. I don't give a shit about her anymore.
Whatever they did, I mean, just fucking, oh my God. But just imagine there was, okay. So, but speaking of like just this general way of thinking and stuff like that, there's this video. I don't know if you've heard of it. This girl has been taking up my YouTube ad space like crazy. Oh, all the ads that I get before videos now are like this girl. Like she's probably spending tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on YouTube pre-rolls.
Fuck, dude. Could you imagine? Like, again, we don't know like the where she's at in like her career or some way, but could you imagine spending like 10 grand on just like pre-roll ads or like mid-roll ads and shit?
That's the thing. I mean, you've got to be pretty confident that people are going to see that and be like, oh shit. But here's the thing, dude. Even if it's dope content, even if it's like, oh hell yeah, I've never clicked on a pre-roll ad and been like, hell yeah, I want to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Who has?
I mean, I have like ad blocker on everything.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm saying.
I always just get a white screen that says skip ads. Right. I'm like, cool.
So it's just like, who in this day and age like pays for YouTube ads? Like sure, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, I've been known to click on them shits.
Yeah.
But YouTube pre-rolls and mid-rolls, when has that ever been an effective marketing strategy? Ty Lopez, the only one I could think of that actually made it like
and his was like because of a meme.
Yeah.
Like his was like because he got like turned into a meme.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is, again, we haven't gotten to it yet, but like thinking about it, I'm just like, okay, if it's just like content creation and stuff like that, like no one's gonna, like people are actively upset about ads and YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you willingly put people through that if like you know that they're going to respond negatively?
Right.
But I guess if it like results in like a 1 or 2% uptick in market value or something like that, then sure, whatever. If that's worth it.
If that margin is worth it for the amount that you're putting in, like you've got to be worth $1 million company, you know?
Yeah. And I think the only like ads that I've ever clicked on have been Instagram targeted ads.
Same.
Because I'm always just like, oh yeah,
that looks cool.
Instagram has stolen enough of my information that they know exactly what I want.
Right.
So.
But YouTube, I mean, you could just pretty much, I don't know how much of them are tailored. I feel like it's mostly just like advertisers throwing money at you know, influencer videos.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's this girl who's been on all of my pre-rolls, a lot of mid-rolls for like the past month. And her name is Classically Abby. And the video is it's not like a ad. It's not like a, hey guys, so I'm here, whatever, blah, blah, to sell you this. Check this out.
Like the fucking Raid Shadow Legends ad with like the blonde Australian streamer.
It's not like that. It's literally just like a video of hers. It's just like a video that like plays through. It's like a 20-minute video, but obviously you can skip after 5 seconds. So her name's Classically Abby. So I'm like, what is this about? So I go to her channel.
So you watched the whole ad.
I watched the ad. I didn't even click on her video. I'm like, I could just watch this on her channel. I watched a 20-minute ad before I watched the video that I wanted to watch in the first place. I watched a 20-minute ad.
20 minutes?
It was like a YouTube video length. It was like full length 20-minute ad. So, it wasn't an ad. I'm not gonna say ad. It's only an ad because
it was just her YouTube video.
It was a YouTube video.
That's wild. Holy shit.
Yeah. So I watched that whole entire 20-minute video. I'm like, this is a bit. There's no way. So basically what she's basically like girl defined. She's like trying so hard to be girl defined, but all of her videos, I'm going to just go through her most popular videos. Why you should dress modestly to get the attention you deserve.
Bad start.
10 things to know before becoming a wife. Conservative women. It's our time. Let's take the culture back. Why I came out as conservative. Conservative women need a community. Why we should not believe all women. Ladies, stop hooking up. Conservative woman Q&A. 5 reasons marriage is awesome. And then Disney songs.
the one, you have a best friend.
Yeah.
And 2, tax incentives.
Yeah, but
those are the only 2.
20-minute video. Why it's something you should totally look forward to. The classic girl's guide to grooming. And she tags all of her. So you know how like you can do hashtags on YouTube now and that like pops up at the top? All of hers are hashtag whatever her name, the video, and then hashtag conservative influencer. Let's see, the right way to love your body. Conservative influencer. Conservative influencer. Yeah, I like that. Influencer. How to date as a conservative woman.
You just find another person who shares your values.
The Last Kingdom, husband versus wife show review. How to attract the best man for you.
Please don't do a review of The Last Kingdom from a conservative viewpoint. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's so funny because half of these, like, I'd say 99% of these videos are like, what you're doing wrong, why you should be more modest, why you blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like, here's me singing Disney songs. And then it's like, you suck. Like, you should wait till marriage. And it's like, me and my husband watching a show and talking about it.
Well, I mean, she is making content that she wants to,
yeah,
I guess
so.
That's so, how many on average, if you had a ballpark, how many views does she kind of have?
But that's the thing, not very many. So her top like 4 videos, which are like those controversial titles, like why you should dress modestly, why I came out as conservative, whatever, peaking at around 500K average.
Okay. So like it caught some like virality to it.
Yeah. But then all these other ones that she's posting, 30,000, 20,000, 16,000. Oh, this was posted a month ago, 15,000, 14,000. So she's not pulling. I mean, she has 46K subscribers.
Okay.
And
so she's at least, she has enough of a following that this is an actual revenue stream for her.
I mean,
that's
if she's
like,
only
those are still like low number. Like you wouldn't quit your day job to do this at this point.
But at this point, like if you were smart about it, you could easily with 50,000 subscribers turn it into something.
And here's the thing: if she is abiding by the traditional conservative viewpoint of how a woman in a marriage is supposed to happen, my guess is she might be just like a housewife or something like that.
That's true.
Which I mean, cool. If her spouse, who I'm assuming at this point is a husband based off of the everything.
Yeah.
If this guy is the one bringing home most of the money,
bacon,
and then she has the ability to do this, and they have that ability to put that money into these like ads and stuff like that.
Right.
Sure. Okay. Why not?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean,
if you're really trying to nail
if
down
you have
that
the time and like that, and you have enough disposable income that you can invest 10 grand into like ads, which is holy shit insane.
It's a lot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's a lot of money.
To like dump on something that you only have like 50,000 followers on. Like,
it's kind of crazy. And she's not like, it's like she's not selling anything. She's not going to get more money by putting this money in.
Right.
She's just going to get views.
Right.
Which, oh my God, trying to rack up $10,000 worth of views with 50,000 subscribers, it's going to take you're not going to get that money back.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
So that's the other interesting thing. It's not like, hey, sign up for my course. Hey, buy my merch. Hey, whatever. Right. It's like, hey, here's me. Like, please.
Just here's a video.
Here's $10,000 that I put into this. That it's so that's the other weird thing.
That's insane.
It's kind of
It's like it's weird watching people kind of like catch on to a trend late and try to capitalize on it because like YouTube's been around for forever.
So long.
The guys who are big either caught the wave of like vlogging becoming really big like 5 or 6 years ago,
or they've been in it since the beginning.
Yeah, they've been in it since the beginning.
Yeah.
Smosh, Rocket Jump, Corridor Digital, like all those companies, they've been around since like,
or whatever.
Since like YouTube more or less started.
Yeah.
And so like watching people kind of come into the game, in the last 3 or 4 years and try to do something different is weird. Because I don't feel like anybody really does it.
Right.
Like nobody really like hits a market where they're just like, we are completely different from everybody else in this space.
No. And
it's like the things that have to set you apart from that are your personality, because in that scenario, you are the only character of what you're trying to do in many of these YouTube scenarios.
Yeah.
A lot of them, obviously they're not, they make, scripted content and stuff like that, like whatever. But in a lot of the sense, like you are what makes you different. Yeah. So if you're just trying to emulate everything that's on the internet and like catch this wave at the end,
you're not going to be as big as these other people if you're just trying
and you're also just like your trajectory is not going to be the same either, because like you have to differentiate yourself.
Yeah, totally.
And like I feel like a lot of like YouTube channels and stuff like that think that like the differentiation is the set or it's like the writing and the graphics and stuff like that. Obviously the writing is the big thing for those certain things, but it's like, they're like, oh, I have like a really great graphics package and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. But like, if your content is dog shit, like I don't give a shit that like your logo animation's
flashy,
cool. Yeah. Like I don't care. Like if you're just, if you're just going to be saying the other things that everybody else is saying or making the other kinds of content that everybody else is making, I'm not going to give a shit that you have a cool logo or you have like a cool background. Right. Like, I don't care. No one cares.
I'm not going to sit there and watch it when you suck just because I get to watch, cool little spinny logo right here, Yeah. So
right. It's, and that's the thing is like, it was like, you need to like invest in yourself.
Yeah. 100%.
If you're going to try to do this. And the problem is that today, in like today's day and age, you can't really do that.
Right. Like
most of these people that like I've been following, like for the last probably 3 or 4 years, like it's a lot more photographers and like just VFX and just film stuff in general than like, it was prior to that, where it was like mostly vloggers and stuff like that. But like a lot of these guys were either doing their thing professionally and then started doing like YouTube as like their side thing and then exploded on that, quit and dropped into that and like went into that full time. Right. And that works. That totally works because they were doing something different and it was their career to begin with. And like some of these people are just like, I'm just going to drop everything and try to become a YouTube star. Yeah. It's like, dude, hey,
it's not how it works.
Probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is.
Right.
So it's like at a certain point, it's like you got to make something that's like true to yourself. And if nobody catches on to it, hey, too bad. You still made something that was like cool to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And worst case scenario, you kind of fizzle out and you have like a couple of things. But if you catch that tiny little bit of success and that stroke of luck that takes you up to it, sick. But that's just like so far. That's like so beyond betting on.
Yeah.
Just like you can't like hinge everything being like, I'm going to be a YouTube star.
No way.
Like, dude, not happening.
No way. Especially when you're not putting it. I mean, like the dedication it's not just going to happen overnight. It has to be fucking like,
and that's like
grinding.
Yeah. And it's also like grassroots. Like you're doing it yourself. You're putting your own money into it. Like a lot of people just can't do that. Yeah. So like seeing someone like this with like a following, but not enough to like warrant putting that much money into marketing it. Yeah. It's wild to me. Yeah. Cause it's just like, okay, the priorities are a little different here. So like the background has to be different than most of these other people. Yeah. And unfortunately, most of the people that get big on YouTube are rich people because they have the money to go do something crazy or do something else. Yep. So I don't know, man. YouTube's weird. I love it with all my heart, and I love everything about it. And I love like kind of watching things happen just because like it's neat. It's such like a cool like media space that fluctuates so quickly. Yeah. So this is weird.
It is. It's so weird. I mean, literally, I don't know. That's just like what she does. I mean, just her videos are just like, you suck. It's just like it's so toxic. It's such a toxic way of like, I mean, regardless of your political stance, it's just like a toxic way to talk to women in general.
Absolutely. And like the crazy thing is that there's a lot of people who share that viewpoint, like those values. Like there's a lot of people that like believe that shit. Which like, hey, whatever. If that's what makes you happy, cool. It's fucking weird. It's weird. Some of it's just kind of shitty.
It's weird to preach it. It is. It's weird to be like, this is like, who are you to say that? Like, you know?
Absolutely. So it's like, as a woman, you're supposed to dress like this. And it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Why?
Yeah. I was like, that's just weird. I was like, if you're like a fashion person, like you're going to say, hey, you could wear this. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. You're just like some fucking person. Yeah. Like you're just some guy on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know, but I need to like delve into her videos a little more and see what it's insane, but dude. I think it's just kind of a girl defined type thing.
I hate that shit.
This is what
I hate the stuff that's like, it's like a lot of like negative topics veiled in positivity. I hate that shit. Yeah. I hate it so much. Where they're like, hey, I'm going to condescend the shit out of you and like talk shit about you, but I'm going to say it nicely and like with like a nice tone. Like I'm just like,
and this, hi, my lovely ladies. That's how she starts off every video. Hello, my lovely ladies, or something like that. I
fucking hate that, dude. Yeah. Oh, I hate that.
Here's why you suck.
God, I hate that.
Why I love my conservative life, all caps. Classic does not mean perfect.
How to attract the best shack.
How to be modest in the summer.
How to be modest in the summer, fam. What?
It's like, don't go to it. She looks.
Dude.
Wait.
What? No, don't. No. What? What is the revelation?
Is she? Oh my God. Hold on.
We're onto something here.
Hold on. Looking this up.
Everybody, Nick is.
Oh, dude. It's Ben Shapiro's sister. What the fuck? What the fuck?
No.
Yes, dude. Oh my God.
Dude, that guy sucks. I will say that here and I will defend that. That guy sucks.
That is his sister, classically Abby, Ben Shapiro's sister. My God. Abby Shapiro.
That is so fucking funny, dude.
Oh my God.
Now it all makes sense. They all suck, so she sucks.
Oh, that's it. That's wow.
Holy shit, dude. Oh, that's fucking wild. And here's the thing, too. Like, you know that she's going to use that as, like, a lot of her curtailing. Oh, yeah. Because that dude has such a big following.
Yeah.
All the people that follow him are dipshits, but I mean,
but it's a massive following.
It's huge.
Yeah, she'd be silly to try to not capitalize off of that.
Which like kind of sucks because I'm like, cool, man. Like you're riding off someone else's success, whatever.
Right.
But hey, at some point, you kind of gotta utilize what you got. So,
wow, what a revelation! That's crazy. Okay, yep. Abigail Shapiro is an American opera singer and YouTuber who is the younger sister of the conservative commentator Ben Shapiro.
I'm sorry, what, dude? She's a what now? She's an opera singer.
She's an American opera singer and YouTuber.
What a weird combination of things. I want her to make opera singing videos now.
She does.
Oh, she does.
She makes videos of her singing like Disney songs in opera.
Okay. I thought it was just her singing.
No, she's singing like Disney like
Here's
opera.
The thing. If you did that as your niche, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like nobody else is fucking.
And she has a great voice too. I will admit, I watched those videos and she has a great voice.
That'd be fine. Hey man, do that.
Right.
That's gonna put more good into the world than all this other shit.
But
double down on that talent. Holy shit, dude, that's fucking wild.
She went to
she's a YouTuber.
She attended Manhattan School of Music. She was born in 92.
Oh God. I really hope that Hassan finds this.
Wow, that's so funny.
Do you know Hassan Abi? Do you follow him at all? Yeah, I would want him to talk about this because that'd be fucking funny, dude. Just let him like clown on her.
That's hilarious. I had no idea.
Wild.
I just saw something. I saw like a comment that said "LOL Ben Shapiro" and it's weird to see Ben do so many facial expressions, and I was like Ben Shapiro, and then I was like, wait a second.
I like that. We got to watch that happen in real time.
Yeah.
Like we got to watch like you like uncover that in your own head and then like share it with us all at once. That's so funny.
Classically Abby.
Classically Abby. Classic Abby.
Classic Abby. Oh,
gaslighting people and
Abby.
giving them shit about what they're wearing.
God, that's wow.
Fuck you, Abby.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so.
That was a little harsh. Not fuck you, but
Sorry, Abby. But
hey,
like,
you need to re-examine a couple of your values. Just like a few of them. Start there. Start small.
Yeah.
Work your way up. We'll get there.
Abby,
if you need
you're
help,
watching this.
if you need help, Abby, hit us up in the comments.
Yeah.
If
let us
not,
know.
I mean,
think?
I'm sorry if we like offended you or made you upset.
If you want to throw us a couple stacks so we can do some pre-roll ads.
If you wanna bench us a loan that Ben
Real
probably
quick.
gave you as well. If you want to
Yeah.
give us some of that Shapiro money, we're not gonna say no.
Oh, man, that's funny.
We are liberal snowflakes who like handouts. So
That's true. We can't work for ourselves. So wow, incredible.
Dude, that's
It
fucking
truly just what a revelation. That just gave me new perspective on this whole thing. I'm
Holy
definitely
shit,
gonna have to
dude.
watch all of her videos
Oh my
now.
God, that's so
at this
funny.
point. That's so funny.
oh God. We gotta do like a reaction video.
We should.
That'd
God,
be really
that's
funny.
so good. If I had a computer, I could have been screen recording. We could have done something, but
Damn, dude.
no Wi-Fi.
We talk about this almost weekly.
Yeah, almost weekly.
Nick's internet doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Again.
It just doesn't work. How does it not work, dude? It's like the one thing it's supposed to do.
Spectrum
is work.
did have like a huge outage
They had
in
big
like
boy
the valley
outage
and
when we were
stuff,
supposed to record last week's
Yeah.
episode, and they were just like shit
Yep.
the bed for like 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everything died, but yeah, I have internet in my apartment.
It says I have Wi-Fi, but it's currently not connected. So
It says it does.
yeah,
That's funny.
It's false hope.
I hate that, dude. I hate that so much. Internet, like the thing that I've learned about like trying to find a place is like trying to find a place that doesn't have a monopoly so that you like can go between the two, but
Yeah.
like nobody ever does it.
No,
like everybody just has monopoly on their areas,
Yeah,
and
of
Spectrum
course.
sucks.
Yeah.
Comcast is the devil.
Yeah.
And like everything is bad. ISPs are the worst,
ISPs
but like,
suck so bad.
but literally that's the only thing I need.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need a phone line
Yeah.
and I don't need like TV.
Yeah,
I just need the
just
internet.
need the internet.
Yeah.
And it
I was
needs
like,
to work, and it needs to be good.
yeah. And that's
Yeah.
that's the thing. I was like, I would love wherever I move to like have gigabit
Yeah.
or like at least a hookup for fiber or
That'd be
something like
sick.
that. That would be tight because I would pay out the nose to have fucking
Yeah.
fiber.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I could do that, because like my fucking internet bill with Spectrum is like $70 every
Right.
month now, and it's
Right.
like I get like 120 down
Sure.
and like 20 up, which like is enough to do whatever I want to do,
Yeah.
and like is pretty great and pretty fast. But it's like, hey man, if I'm trying to like upload like 40 gigabytes of
Yeah,
files
oh my
and stuff
God.
like that, like that's going to take me days.
Yeah.
Where it's like
And gigabit's really only like $30 more a month, dude. Like
exactly.
I know people who pay like maybe 100 for gigabit internet.
Yeah, I would. In a heartbeat, do
Yeah,
that.
that's
If
such
I
a
could pay
no-brainer.
$100 a month to have gigabit internet,
No-brainer.
and then pay for like $120 like nice ass router,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be a million percent
Oh,
better
yeah.
than
easy.
not.
Easy. 10
having
times the upload speed?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm fucking imagine
Holy shit,
that.
that's incredible.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Ugh. So something else to add to my list. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Just trying to find places in LA is stressful, but
Yeah.
at least it's fun.
What do you think streamers do who need to like have all like houses of streamers? Do they have multiple like internet contracts, I'm assuming? Or like
So the Misfits are the only ones that I know about. And from what I gathered based off like their podcasts and videos and stuff, they pretty much just had like a gigabit connection coming into the house. And then that was running to all of them. So like they had that come in, and I think they had like a lot of drops and stuff. But like if you really wanted to do it well, you would have your own switch and have fiber running into that. So you'd basically be getting like 25 gigabits
right.
in like that connection.
Right.
And then you split that up in your switch to how many connections you want for everybody else. So everybody else can either have like about 10 gigabits or like you start splitting those and send them out to everybody.
Sure.
If you're just having it come into the house
Right.
and like you don't have the ability to like bring in a switch and shit like that, you just deal with what you got. So like most of these houses probably just have a gigabit connection coming in and then they just send it to everybody. Whereas like, like the 100 Thieves compound or something like that. Like they probably have, they definitely have like switches and shit like that.
I'm sure
they absolutely do.
Yeah.
So like that makes more sense there. But like for the people who are just like the hype house and shit, where it's just like, okay,
streamers.
I was like, do you have an infrastructure for this or are you just going with whatever the fuck they're giving you?
Yeah.
And that's
interesting.
Yeah, it blows my mind, like having to think about that.
Yeah.
Because like like that's like a real thing.
Yeah.
Like streamers literally have to deal with that because it's like the internet is how they make their life. And if they don't have that and they don't have like consistent stuff like that,
they're losing out.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you can't.
And that was something interesting too, because Hutch was talking about this. Oh, this was months ago. I just remembered this, but he was talking about how when they like moved to their place, that like he likes LA and everything, but like now that streaming has become his thing, he's just like, I don't need to like be in the city anymore. So they want to like move out. But the problem is he needs to have. He was talking about how he needs to have a place that can at least get gigabit. Yeah, and he's like, and outside of Los Angeles is very hard to get. It's tough. So he was just like, I kind of just have to stay here or find like find a place
with the infrastructure for it. Yeah,
exactly. And that's the problem. Tough. Yeah. And ISPs that lobbied for fucking ever to make sure that like Google couldn't put fiber in and stuff like that, held the industry back by like 7 or 8 years just so that they could rack up money off of like cable and other stuff like that and lay their own fiber optic. Dude, ISPs are the worst and their lobbies are even worse.
No one is going to. I don't know, man. There should just be like, it's stupid. Who is, I mean,
it's a utility. Like internet should be like a government utility, like a government mandated thing. Like we should have like every like node and setup like that should be run by the US like Department of Communications.
100% agree.
And like it shouldn't be like a private sector anymore. And they're trying to get rid of the fucking USPS now too.
Yeah,
like
what is happening?
Like they're just trying to privatize shit to like save money so that Trump can say that he did something. And the problem is like they're just going to end up fucking over a lot of people and making them pay more money. Yeah. Which cool, the GDP goes up and cool like the Dow goes up by a bunch, but sick, like a whole bunch of people are now out of jobs. Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Like,
no, it's
and that's dark. A whole other thing, dude.
I'm saying, man, dark timeline that we're in.
Dark fucking timeline, man.
Wow. On the topic of streaming, Ninja was just on the cover of the Hollywood Reporter.
I saw that.
Which is wow. I mean, good for him. Here's the thing. He's a goofy dude. He's, whatever. He accepts sponsorships that are just so silly. And you could tell he's obviously in it for the money, which like cool because he's killing it. He's so goofy.
He's a goofy dude.
But yeah, now he was on the cover of the Hollywood Reporter and the article inside was like, he is kind of making the next logical step or whatever. And so now he's fielding offers for like voice acting and like, TV shows, reality shows, shit like that.
Well, he was on The Masked Singer.
Oh, right. Yeah. He was on The Masked Singer.
He was on The Masked Singer.
So that's kind of just like a foray into, but which makes sense because he has 10, 20 million fucking followers or something like that.
And now it's just like people just know his face. Yeah. So like he like obviously will keep streaming because that's his primary source of revenue. Right. But like now he opens it up to be able to do all this other stuff. Right. And he can kind of take a back seat for streaming. Yeah. Like he doesn't have to do it anymore. Sure. Like his options are
which is bigger. I mean, it's going to be so interesting to see what the like landscape of media looks like in 5 years. I mean, all of these people like on the talk shows and on the whatever, they're going to be all YouTubers, all streamers, all, all these like old Hollywood heads. Obviously they're still going to, have jobs because it's, fucking Kate Winslet and whatever. But like, it'd be so interesting to see these people like in movies and see these people in,
it's like, it's wild seeing this kind of part of media kind of getting wedged into the greater market because like, you always had like student films and short films that were kind of like the lower tier of like the artistic end. And then you had big budget AAA title, like Paramount, like big name studio movies and stuff like that. You kind of only had that and like the longitude in between those. Yeah. That was kind of it. Yeah. Or latitude in between those. And like, now you just have this other content where it's just like literally just anybody with a fucking camera can just like sit down and just make their own content and put like just shove themselves into the market. Like they can just do that and then start taking money and like doing all these other things. Yeah. And it created this whole other subsect of media. Like, like we have this whole thing now and it's becoming huge. Like we had the .com boom, we had all these like big things and stuff like that. But it's like where this is taking it is like I personally think it's going to kind of carry onwards in like a logarithmic way, just because it's just expanding so much right now. It is. And there's like new companies popping up every day, new like things every day to kind of like keep forwarding that. And it's neat. And it's also like kind of scary because it's just like, okay, like where do we go from here? Right. Yeah. Which like, I guess we didn't really know when Twitch kind of became a thing. Like we didn't really know where that was going to go. True. And here we are now. So it's like, cool. What happens now?
Yeah. What's next?
Like what where's the next step? Because like these people have to have a place to go. Like a lot of them always talk about like burnout and stuff like that. Cause they're just like, I have to sit at this desk and play video games, or at least just like hang out with me and my computer for 8 hours a day. Most of the time, every day, like not even taking weekends off, like every day. Like that's the only way that you can support what you.
Right. That's the only way to grow what you're doing. Cause I mean, obviously like some people, there's like, like streamers that have a massive following that kind of just like chill and coast, but you're not going to keep growing at this point if you're not consistent streaming every day, whatever, which is.
And it's hard. Like it's hard to game that system and like actually make it on that. Like, cause a lot of people just don't have the bandwidth to do that, like just the physical bandwidth to put themselves through that. And people are like, oh, it's such like a cushy thing, but it's like, hey man, like streaming and modeling are two things that are looked at as like
people are like, oh, you just like what, you stand in front of the camera, oh, you just play video games. It's like,
dude, that shit's real fucking hard. Like to do it consistently every day. Like when I had 2 weeks off like in between gigs once, and all I was doing was just like I would stream like every other day, and I would just like play video games in my off time and stuff. And I could feel myself getting bored. And I was just like, maybe having a Twitch chat and like friends and like a lot more friends and stuff to like play these games with would be tight and like make that easier. But it's like me just sitting there relaxing and playing a game and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't think I could do this. But maybe the circumstances are different. But I was just like, this is it. It's hard. Like it's just hard. And that's the thing. And that goes back to the YouTube thing where it's just like, hey man, to make it, you have to put in this effort. And so it's, I don't know, man. It's weird. And like, now we have people like Logic, literally like a big named rapper who just signed a 7-figure deal with Twitch to stream exclusively on. Like we have all these people who like made a name for themselves doing other things.
And now are like,
coming
media,
to Twitch. And like some of them like Logic is going to have a massive following immediately.
Right off the bat.
And if he has this contract to stream specifically on it, now he can take brand deals for stuff that he wasn't able to take. Now he can take, all of these advertisement deals. Now he can take these like contracts and stuff like that he wasn't able to take before. And it's just like, now his ceiling might not necessarily be where it used to be because of like recording and stuff like that. But with this, it's like that ceiling is now higher, I think. Because like, he has more like room to grow with it than he did in the music scene.
Totally. Yeah, there's kind of a cap where in the music scene.
Like he hit the peak. Like he like
he's like he's it. That's Logic. But like you can't. You're never going to be like, oh, okay, Logic +1. Logic. You're just like you're Logic, and you're getting your guarantees for every show. It's not you're not going to progress.
And now he gets to go sit on Twitch and immediately have that following,
which is super cool.
That some people have to like work for years to build up. Like think about like even Jericho. Like he was talking about how like he's been streaming for like what 8-9 years or something like that. Like he's been on this forever. And like a lot of these people who do this stuff like started forever ago, and they didn't really hit their stride until like 3 or 4 years into it. So it's like to keep up something that isn't necessarily giving you the return
for that long
is hard.
You gotta love it. I mean, you gotta love it.
And once you hit that, to maintain that and like grow it even further requires even more energy. And it's just it's just wild,
dude. It's just Logic a wild space. He dropped like one last song. It's called Dad Bod. Did you hear it?
No.
He dropped it. I don't know if it was part of his album or not, but it came out. The music video came out like 5 days ago, and it was just basically like him. It was such a flex. It was so hilarious. He just like, yo, like I'm quitting rap. Basically, like that's kind of, except he said it in a lyrical way. He's like there's, what do you guys want me to like? He's like, yo, you sold out, but like, what do you want me to do? Like keep rapping about how fucking hard my life was. Like it was hard in the beginning. It's not hard anymore. What do you want me to? What do you want? There's no old, old Logic is old Logic. I'm not struggling anymore. What do you want me to? He's like, my everyday life. He's like, and then he like went through. It was pretty dope. He's
that's
like,
kind of cool.
I literally like wake up and. He's like, I go to Target. I buy diapers for my son. Like my son just shit all over me. Oh no. It's like
that's funny.
And the music video is just him like playing with his son and like in the pool and shit. It's dope.
Oh, I love that. That's tight. I'll need to like actually listen to
check
it
out. It's pretty cool.
He just seems like such like a nice dude.
Yeah.
And like it's just I wish nothing but the best for that guy.
Yeah.
And like
same.
and that's something interesting too, like what you were talking about with like what he was talking about with like it was hard back then. It's like he kind of got what he needed from rap. Like he got out of it. And like that's like Donald Glover was talking about that too, about like Childish Gambino, because he was like, I'm gonna put out one more album and then I'm done. He's like, I've gotten what I needed out of it. Like now the next thing is writing and acting more and stuff like that. And I'm just like,
Speaking of which, I want season 3 of Atlanta. So have you seen Atlanta?
Yeah, dude.
So good, dude.
I love it. Literally, like the last scene of the last episode of the first season is still like one of like my favorite kind of like sequences in a movie or in a show. Which one is that? When he like when Earl goes back to like his apartment, his house.
Right. Yeah.
And like when like that reveal happens, you're just like, it was. Oh, it's great. It's so good. It's such a good show.
Yeah, dude, I love that show. Paperboy, all about that Paperboy.
I love that it's just like. And like Lakeith Stanfield's in it too. It's like as just like basically just like a stoner.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
he plays himself. I've seen like interviews with him, and he's just like all like kind of, you know, all over the place, just like he is in the show, which is so funny.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen Short Term 12?
No.
So that was his like first role. Like Lakeith Stanfield, like he plays kind of like a character who kind of like incites a lot of stuff. But that was his first role. He was in the short film, and then they brought him back to be the same character in the feature film that they made. Okay. And like it's a whole bunch of people. Megan showed it to me like a couple months ago for the first time. It's got like John Gallagher Jr.
Oh wow, okay.
And like Brie Larson, Rami Malek.
Damn, what? I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah, the small girl who shows up later is also a big name, but I can't remember her name offhand. And then like Lakeith Stanfield, that was his first role. Like this movie's incredible, but like wow. And like I love Lakeith Stanfield. So
he's great. I love him so much,
super good. Oh my god,
very good actor.
But yeah, dude, it like him being on Atlanta is just really funny to me because I'm always just like, this guy is
so funny.
Jesus,
damn, I love that show. I binged it. I'd never seen it until like 2 weeks ago, and I just binged it all. It's so good.
Beautiful.
It's incredible.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And I just like the beauty of like these companies having like ins with like streaming services is that it's just like Hulu just has all of FX's shows, and they're there like
that's great.
A week or so after like they air.
Yeah.
And it's like tight. Yeah. But then it's like, you know, we run the risk of like, oh, streaming's just cable now.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. I mean, at this point, you have like 17 different streaming services. You grab them all. It's basically like having cable.
Yeah.
But
I open up Griffin's like Apple TV, and it's just like 40 apps.
Yeah.
I'm like, like this is just TV Guide. What the hell?
It's exactly what it is.
It's fucking. Man.
But
we could talk so much about stuff. Like just we could talk for so long. At some point, we'll end up having to like do like an H3 thing where they just like where we just live stream it, and just go until we're done.
That'd be fun.
We'll do that one day as like a special thing. I think maybe we'll do that like if we get to 50. Which
there we go.
I mean we're gonna keep doing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep.
I think maybe for the 50th one we should do it that way and see if it works.
I'm down.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Well, I mean, hey guys, thanks for tuning in to the first episode.
It's the back to school special, baby.
For the back to school special, the back to kitchen special, number 21.
The back to kitchen special.
Back to kitchen special. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Had a lot of fun. It's going to be fun editing out these mouth noises. We're getting back in the swing of things. And fuck, that's it. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, do shit for you.
Please stay safe. Please wear a fucking mask.
Yeah. Hey.
And stay inside if you don't have to go places. Continue to social distance. Don't fucking make this work for everybody. Or don't make this worse for everybody else, all right? It's already bad.
It's bad. Don't make it worse.
Don't make it any worse.
You have the power.
We're like 5 months into it. You should have been doing this shit anyways. It's kind of annoying that we have to keep saying it. But hey, still do it. We love you. Thanks for tuning in for episode 21, our back to school special of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. We'll see you next week. Middle of the day, middle of the week. Bye, everybody.
Peace.